Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be giving my first impressions and thoughts on two new fragrances in my collection. I have never tried this house before, so I'm super excited to share these fragrances with you guys. If you are new here and you love all things girly, fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care, go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss any future uploads. And with that said, let's jump right into today's video. Guys, so for today's video I have a mini fragrance haul from a new website that I have discovered, and that is Sense Angel. So thank you so much to Sense Angel for sponsoring today's video, and I want to tell you guys a little bit more about Sense Angel because I love to give you guys options on where you can find fragrances, where you can buy luxury designer niche fragrances. So Sense Angel is a United States based online luxury perfume store. They offer so many different houses to choose from, and they have designer, they have niche. I even saw Middle Eastern fragrances on that website, and they have women's fragrances and also men's fragrances. So my favorite thing about this website is that it is a website where you can sample a fragrance before committing to buying the full size. So they do offer the full size. They work directly with many brands and they have the full sizes available for you, but they also have 5 ml and 10 ml samples that you can try, and that to me is the most exciting part because blind buying can be a little bit scary. I try not to promote blind buying, even though I sometimes find it exciting, but I don't do it all the time. And I do love getting to know a fragrance before I buy the full size bottle. So you guys know that I love trying travel sizes before I buy fragrances. So this is a great option. And they also offer free shipping in the US. When I received my order, everything came wrapped so nicely, so securely. And so far, I'm just really impressed with Sense Angel. I am going to be leaving their link in the description box so that you guys can check them out. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the fragrances that I got. I have never even heard of this house before, and when I looked up the notes, they just sounded so interesting to me and beautiful. So I was very excited to review these for you guys. Now remember, this is my first impression. Like I always tell you guys, when you first smell a fragrance, they usually change a little bit. Sometimes we pick up different notes while we're getting to know the fragrance. So this is going to be my first impressions, and then I'll be adding these fragrances to perfume trays and review them further in the future. So the house that I'm going to be talking about today is called Moresque, and this fragrance is called Sol. So here is the packaging for this fragrance. I have never heard of this house or this fragrance, but when I looked up the notes, I really wanted to try this fragrance. So here is the packaging for the fragrance, and there is the bottle, which is absolutely beautiful. This is a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, and this bottle is just so pretty and unique and beautiful. So I'm going to read the main accords for this fragrance. The main accords are fruity, sweet, coconut, tuberose, yellow floral, white floral, woody, soft, spicy, lactonic, and animalic. So if you know me, you know that once I see sweet, fruity, coconut, it's just going to call my attention because those are my favorite types of fragrances. So the top notes are peach, blackcurrant, apple, lemon, and pink pepper. The middle notes are coconut, tuberose, and ylang ylang. And the base notes are amber, musk, and patchouli. So this fragrance, I will say it is a heavy hitter. So you guys know I'm a little bit more minimalistic lately with my fragrances. I love to smell good. I love to have a scent bubble, but I don't like to overdo it. So I feel like this type of fragrance, you don't need a bunch of sprays of this and you're going to smell amazing. So the bottle is going to last you a long time because you don't have to run through it with a bunch of sprays. And this fragrance to me is, it kind of puts me in the mind of, let's say, Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, which is like, to me, something that I loved to wear that fragrance when I went on a cruise, when you're going to like a resort vacation, because it does have this very summer breezy vacation vibe to it, along with like warmth This is so pretty. To me, this is an elevated version of those beachy types of perfumes. So, for example, Alien Goddess, which is like a milky vanilla and coconut. Imagine that vibe, but very, very elevated, very luxurious. It has more amber in it, so it has this warmth in there that literally makes you think of like the sun. And it reminds me of Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. But again, a more bougie version of that. If it could get any more bougie than that, it definitely smells very grown up, very, very sexy. So it's something that I would wear on vacation, probably to like a dinner during nighttime or even during the day, but not necessarily like if I was going to the pool or something. I would reserve this for like having my makeup done, going somewhere to eat, but it still has those summer vibes to it. So I'm really, really happy to add this to my collection. I can't wait to try this summer to see how it wears, how it lasts, even though I tested these out yesterday and they lasted so long on my skin. They lasted all the way until it was time for me to take a shower at night. They were still on my skin, very noticeable. Again, I wouldn't go crazy with the sprays with this one, especially because I am a little sensitive to amber. So if I go crazy spraying this one, I could give myself a bit of a headache. But if you do it lightly, like I always tell you guys with those very heavy hitter fragrances, I feel like less is more with this, which is a good thing because the fragrance will last you a long time. It just makes me think of having bronze skin, a tan, a resort, a vacation, but the most elevated, fancy, just you're in like the most beautiful resort and you just feel very luxurious. That is what this feels like. Definitely not a scent that I would pick up for everyday wear. More like going out during summertime, somewhere really nice, and I just want to stand out. I want to smell good. This is definitely a really, really nice fragrance for that. So if I had to describe the notes that stand out to me the most, I'm going to spray it again to see if I pick up those opening notes. Yeah, when it first opened, there's definitely a blast of like the apple, the citrus, a little bit of the peach, and a little bit of that black currant, but it's not overpowering. And then the ylang ylang starts coming through, but it's not only a ylang ylang fragrance. It's definitely a little bit of that coconut, not sunscreen coconut. It just adds a little bit of a creaminess very lightly, and then the amber just kind of warms up the entire fragrance with that patchouli, which is not a dirty patchouli. I do not like dirty patchouli. This is very beautiful, sexy patchouli. This one is definitely going to be one that I'm very excited to try this summer. So that is Sol. The next one I am even more excited about. I like this one even more. Like this one just made me so excited. It's so beautiful. It's from the same house, which is Moresque, and this one is Ballerina. And I cannot wait to hear from you guys to see if any of you guys have tried this house before. So here is the packaging. Again, really beautiful packaging. And look at the bottle for this one. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this so much. So beautiful. You guys, this fragrance right here, I'm so excited because I know a lot of you guys are cotton candy lovers. I cannot wait to get into this one. So the main accords for Ballerina, which the name is so beautiful, are powdery, sweet, musky, iris, vanilla, amber, fruity, caramel, earthy, and rose. The top notes, you have white peach, tangerine, and ginger. Middle notes are cotton candy, Taif rose, angelica, ylang ylang, and the base notes are Italian orris root, white musk, vanilla, tonka bean, ambrette, which you guys know that's one of my favorite notes ever, amber, and olibanum. This fragrance, you guys, the opening, again, the most beautiful cotton candy, sweet, flirty, girly opening, but then it turns into grown woman. So it does not stay like a typical cotton candy scent where it's just sugar, cotton candy, and it's like overly sweet. This gives you complexity. This gives you grown up. The rose that's in here reminds me of a fragrance that someone in my family used to wear when I was little. So it takes me back to just smelling someone around me. I can't recall who it was because I was really little, but I have found other fragrances that have gotten close to that, but this literally makes me think of that. So it's cotton candy mixed with a little bit of like a pink rose type of scent. It's very sweet. So if you don't like sweet scents, I would definitely test this out, try a sample of it. But if you're a sweet fragrance lover, this one's right up your alley. I definitely pick up the cotton candy, the rose, the vanilla in here. And this one is so long lasting. I went to shower my girls last night and I was washing their hair. So that was already before bedtime, and as I was washing their hair, I was getting like whiffs because I had them sprayed on my arms, and it was just so good. And the longer you wear them, I think the better they get because they're very aggressive when you first put them on. So if you are a sensitive person like I am sometimes, I will stick to spraying these a little bit below my neck because you will smell them. This one's just so feminine, so it's girly, but then it's like a cotton candy fragrance that's grown up, that has complexity to it, that it's not linear, it's not boring. You're going to smell different notes popping up with this one, and it's very, very unique. So this one is beautiful as well. I'm super duper impressed with these fragrances, and I'm so happy that I added them to my collection so I can test them out, wear them. I feel like they're going to be amazing performers, and they're not gonna have any issues in the projection, in the sillage, anything like that. They're going to be great. That is going to be it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little review mini haul, and I would love to hear your thoughts if you have these fragrances or if you've tried them. And if you would like to try them, go ahead and check out the description box with the information to the website. Check out the different sizes that they have available for the fragrances, and they have a lot of variety. So thank you so much to Sense Angel for sponsoring today's video. And with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.